Hey College and Career Success, welcome to your week 16 assignment video, which means this is your last video. You have made it. We're at the end of the semester, and so just good job for getting here. An online course, like even just a 3 credit hour one, it takes a lot. And sometimes it's not even the content that's difficult. It is the technology, or it is the time management, the dedication, those kind of pieces that go into it. So nice job. We are here. We only have a week left. And so with that, I'm going to run through, and I'm betting you can anticipate what I'm about to say, but your workshop assignment is due. So our class does end on a Friday, December 13th. So please make sure that you are aware of that. At this point, I do not believe there are any workshops available anymore. So this would just be for students who already attended and just need to submit their attendance. So you need to do that by Friday the 13th. Also, a couple other quick announcements. Weeks 1, 2, and 3 have been reopened previously. For week 16, week 4 will be reopened. So you will see week 4 open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of week 16. And it just depends on when you're watching this. I did open week 16 early because of the Friday closure date. So you might still be watching this while week 15 is open, but I'm also letting you know that week 4 will be reopening just for those first few days of the week. So again, as I mentioned, depending on when you're watching this, you might see week 15 still open there, but week 16 did open early on December 6th and is closing along with the entire course on Friday, December 13th. So please make sure that if you're working early, get all of week 15 done before you jump into week 16. All right, so if you have not already, make sure you watch the chapter 12 lecture video. It goes over the chapter content so that you have a basis for that. And let's go ahead and pop into the week 16 folder. This should look like a normal week. We have a discussion forum still due by Wednesday for your weekly attendance. Respond to 2 classmates by Friday. Again, I know I sound like a broken record, but I still have students who are only posting like 86 words. So it's 150 words to get full credit on your original response, and then respond to 2 classmates by Friday. You have an assignment and a quiz for chapter 12 also due. These are also due Friday. And then the workshop assignment is there just basically saying, if you didn't already turn it in, this is your last chance. So if we hop in, I'm going to go ahead and take a look. Here is your forum prompt for your very last discussion forum. It says, what are the trends in your career? What jobs will be available and how much will they pay? What skills are most needed in the job market? So there's going to be a couple places that you can go for this. And I do talk about this in the lecture video, but I'll go ahead and bring this up here. The Bureau of Labor Statistics, so I start typing in BLS, it's a Bureau of Labor Statistics, bls.gov. This is one place you can go to start getting this information. So if I come up here and I just type in physical therapy is like my go-to. If I just type in physical therapy or whatever it might be right there, I'm going to find, maybe I'm a PTA, and here's the information right here. I can also go to the Stark State homepage and go to Career Services. This is another one that should be familiar. Actually, you know what? Let me go right there, sorry. Career Coach. Career Coach. I'm going to pretend like the internet here on campus is going to run a little quicker than this. But while that loads, I could also go to Own It Online. Okay, just kidding. Or try that again. There we go. Here it is. I have no idea what it just did. Okay, we could go there and kind of type in the same thing up here. And physical therapy assistant. Okay, career coach over here. I'm just going to click on careers, and I can go ahead and just hit search. And hopefully this looks familiar because we did an assignment with this a few weeks ago. All right, so I now have, I guess I need to scroll down a little bit for that. I now have 3 different resources where I can find this information. You don't need to visit all 3. I'm just giving you options on where you can go. So it says, what are the trends, what jobs, and what skills? So I'm just going to kind of use Career Coach right now. Remember, the trends are, we're going to go like about this tells you the education level, what their skills are asking for. So this kind of covers a couple of those things. You know, what skills are they asking for? What are your responsibilities? Here's my employment projection. So here's how long, or in this case, like it's going up, which is a good thing to see. You hopefully want to see your trend moving upward. So this is the trend, jobs available, kind of like take a look through there. What are they going to pay? This gives you an idea on wages. And again, the skills over here on this about page. You can also find this information over here on the BLS. You know, you can see right away pay, how to become one's going to go through like education, training, qualities, what they do, so the skills you're going to need to have to be able to complete those duties, the job outlook. You can see it here, it has the projections here. And then the Own It Online also has all this information, just it's a little bit more tiresome to go through, but it's all here. You just kind of have to like scroll down. You can see it says like 5 of 27, so if I want more. So those are 3 places you can go to look. So you're just going to answer, what are the trends? You know, is it a growing field? Is it not growing? What kind of places are hiring? How much are they going to pay? What do you need to know for the field? So that's what you're just kind of report back in that discussion forum, and then post that by Wednesday and respond to 2 classmates by Friday. The next one is what I love to do. So this is going to open up into a PDF. I've started kind of filling out a couple ideas, I think this is a fun one. It says list 15 things. Like, that's a lot, to be honest. If you list 10, you'll get full credit. If you go beyond that, if you go 15 without repeating anything, I'll give you extra credit. So what you're supposed to do, and they give the example of like, you love to take naps. How can you make a living doing that? Well, be a mattress tester. How does that help others? So I kind of started filling mine in. Like, I like to read. Maybe I could be a book critic to help other people pick good books. I like to drive. Maybe I could be an Uber driver. How can that, obviously, like transporting people? You know, I like animals. Maybe I could become a vet tech assistant. I don't know. You know, the point is you're not necessarily locked into anything specific, and these are by no means things that you're like, oh, I don't have the time for that. That's okay. It's just kind of brainstorming, you know, all these different side gigs, if you will, that you could potentially do, and maybe one of them down the road could spawn into something, who knows. But it's more of like a fun little activity, thinking about ways that people can benefit from your work, ways that you can use yourself for creative outlet, but also additional income. When you're done, make sure you always come over here and save it with your changes, and then upload it into here, you know, the Dropbox there, and make sure you upload your file. Again, if you do not come up with all 15, that's okay. You'll still get full credit, but if you come up with all 15, you'll get extra. All right, and then finally your Chapter 12 quiz. I know this is our last quiz, but I am still having people only answer maybe in like, sometimes not even a full sentence, but it is 2 to 5 complete sentences, and make sure you answer the whole question. So question 1, how can you use your college experiences to gain knowledge, skills, and abilities that will assist you in gaining employment? So just think about what you're learning here and maybe what you plan to do after you leave here. That's going to help you when you go to find a position. You know, what kind of skills and abilities and knowledge or experiences are you going to need that's going to help you? Question 2, what campus resources and activities could you access to support your career exploration? List 2 resources or 2 activities and how they can be beneficial. A quick place to look for this, if you go back to the Stark State homepage, info for current students, I'm going to tell you that these are all great resources to use. A really obvious one would be career services, but then you could also go into the student clubs link, and you can look to see, is there a club that is connected to my field that I could possibly join that would help me network? You know, could I use any other resource here on campus that's going to assist me? So you kind of look through there. That's a great place to look for, to see if there is any type of resource other than your classes. Like, it's not asking about your coursework. It's describing things that you would do outside of class. So not take your courses, not do your internship, not do your co-op, because those are all things built into your program already. These are additional resources or activities. So playing around on that sort of same homepage will give you some idea as to what those could be. Question 3 talks about networking. You've invited to a networking event. If you want to maximize it, what could you do before or at the event to make sure you're getting the most out of it? Question 4 talks about critical thinking, teamwork, professionalism, and communication. Which one of those is a strength in those areas? How did you develop and use it? Which one of those do you have as a weakness? And then, has that made an impact? Could you try to improve on it somehow? And then question 5 specifically talks about volunteering and kind of marrying your personal opinion to what the textbook says about volunteering and how it could be valuable for you, professionally or on your resume. All right, when you're done with that, as always, submit that in the Dropbox. So as a quick refresher, for this week, you are posting your original response in the Chapter 12 discussion forum by Wednesday, responded to classmates by Friday, using, the BLS, the ONET Online, the Career Coach, or whatever you would like to use to help you find that information. Complete the What I Love to Do. If you get all 15 spots filled up, you'll get some extra credit. And the Chapter 12 quiz. If you have not submitted your workshop assignment, please make sure you do that before Friday, December 13th. Finally, take advantage of week 4 being reopened. And then if you've not taken the course survey, please make sure that you do that over there on the My Survey dashboard so you can get some my course eval feedback. I want to thank you all again for a great semester. I am here for a couple more weeks on campus. I'm here in the spring. If you ever need anything, feel free to reach out, and hope you have a great break. Bye.